Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir et bienvenue à notre deuxième match à domicile de la saison. Un match amical entre les Wendy's Peterborough Phantoms et nos visiteurs, les Bisons de Neuilly-sur-Marne. Je suis Alan Storer et je vous présenterai le match aux côtés de Becky Griffiths-Arban. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunday night is hockey night, back to the traditional home of Peterborough hockey. Welcome to the Peterborough Arena for this, our second home challenge match of the pre-season between our home team, the Wendy's Peterborough Phantoms, and our visitors from Neuilly-sur-Marne, Les Bisons. Good physical, strong player. Nick Martin with the shot, and it goes in through the 5-hole. 3:39. An even strength goal from Nick Martin. Let's take a look. Picks it up, slings it in through Pavlek's 5-hole, gets tangled up with a little bit of tussle on the edge of the crease. So collects that, and just lovely, lovely finish. Malaya just
having a word with him.
Yeah. Raposo hesitates on his goal line, but finds 18 for Lucas Besson. Oh, huge hit from Raposo on Luke Ferrara. And to be honest, I saw nothing wrong with that. A good open ice hit. I've seen those goes past netminders, usually when it was me. So Dylan Lawrence can't quite find Lackinen. Close. Noah Wendling takes over. He's caught by Luke Ferrara, and yeah, that's going to be
beautiful.
That's also going to be a tripping penalty.
Oh, what?
Ferrara can't believe it. Wendling looks to get to the edge of the crease, taken over now by Chauvel. Rattled in. That's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. First power play goal of the weekend, scored by 74 Pierre Chauvel. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 29 seconds. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, so fight on a reasonably tight angle. Comes back to the just inside the face-off dot. Finds a small gap between shoulder and post. Great finish from the visitors. It's all square. And straight down the other end. What a response. Let's take a look at the replay. And almost a carbon copy of Huff's first goal from last night. Again goes blocker side high. We'll bring you the assists as we have them. Bowering and Delon coming to, I'm not going to say blows. Bowering bats the puck down, Sesenis goes chasing in again. Delon and Bowering getting feisty. Lawrence and Lackinen. I just can't get used to having all the inputs out on the ice at once. So Bugles, they've got Lawrence in the middle. Finds Lackinen, who rifles it in from the face-off circle. So power play goal from 62, Janne Lackinen. Let's take a look at the replay. So Bugles from the point. Lawrence holds it up, waits, crosses from pretty much bang on the face-off spot. Janne Lackinen with, I'm going to say, a rare goal. Usually provides. Casher. Casher dropped to the ground by Joe Gretton. Nothing doing, but he's...
So
leg pad save from Levine. 18. Besson has a go, and yet it's all getting a little bit niggly. So Nekledov, week after. So Nekledov wins the face-off. Noah Wendling looks to shoot in straight into the chest. Comes off the inside of the post. The French thought they'd scored. Came off the post, came back outside. I could have sworn for a minute there Mr. Wells was making the international sign of VAR. I'm very, very sorry. That's not a service we offer. However, we can have a look at the replay. Yeah, off the post. So Loshu breaks from behind his own net, being harried all the way by the Canadian. Bowering sits his man down, and now Loshu is taking exception to Brad Bowering. And do you know what? The hit was fractionally late, but certainly nothing worse than we've seen from both sides tonight. Back to Lacken and back again. Just that interplay that we saw so often last year. Shot from Huff, well guided away by Pavelek. Then behind. Dylan Lawrence opens his Phantoms account with an absolute bullet from the slot. 23 minutes exactly. So watching the play, comes from behind the goal line, drops down to one knee. Actually, you know what? I don't think he actually put as much behind it as I initially thought. Precision over power, but do you know what? Blocker side high, great finish from the Canadian. Now, more Clark Pizzo with so that's Jasper Foster having words with Lucas Bessel. Clark Pizzo getting involved with Noah Wendling. Into the second now of Foster's 2 penalties. So the first one killed. Raposo now on the line. 77. Bruno Baldris gets the shot away. Well handled by Hayden Levine.
If it carries on going the way it's going, I can't see it being so nice for much longer. Oh!
That sneaks its way through. Power play goal from the Bison. Bring the power. To be honest, I thought Levine had got that, so it's Raposo. Fires one through. I think it sneaks its way through. It'd be interesting to see the shot from behind. Thank you. So the Canadian wind up. Through the 5-hole. Trickles in.
Tell you what, Foster from a couple of seasons back, he is one of those where he can take it pretty much from the first blue line and get it straight there, if not, oh my word.
And Bowering and 70 for Pierre Chauvel.
Oh!
And we're down. Is that technically a takedown for Bowering? I'm not sure. Not entirely sure what.
No, I'm not.
I was busy watching the puck as it happens right in front of us. Brad's chirping away to Canadian Derek Raposo on the bench. Okay, right, so let's go from there. So 74, yeah, potential boarding on Kynaston. Foster takes exception. Yeah, I get it. I see what caused it now. So Bowering's in the box. At 31.26. Ryan Bainborough's right shoulder. And that's just getting out. It's a foot race. Ferrara collects. One-on-one with Pavelek. Goes wide. Not sure if Pavelek got anything onto that. Not good, solid leg pad save there from Ryan Bainborough. And now we've got Scott Robson manhandles Jules Breton out of the way. And yeah, that's a penalty all day long. But Korkikoski fluffs on the pass. Got Nekledovs waiting on the goal line, but in Bainborough's blind spot. Fires with a second from Raposo. Great finish from the Canadian. Let's take a look at the replay. So laid off from Korkikoski, and then straight from the face-off circle, rattled in by Derek Korkikoski. Time of the goal, 38.25. So Phantoms back to full strength.
And Robson's going straight. That is Robson, isn't it?
And
oh my
Tom
word,
Norton
here we go again.
Sends a few bombs towards Pierre Chauvel. We'll look to clear that in, but Nekledovs goes round, tries to lift it over Bainborough. Nothing doing, marshalled expertly. We've got Bowering back. Actually have had for a few minutes. Again, the posts are rattled. And you feel that the Bison are beginning to build momentum now. Sesenis behind the goal. He's got Huff. It's a bobbling shot from Luke Ferrara. Can't quite make it in. Norton again finds Sesenis, who is put off by Emilian Lochu. Korkiakowski looks to the escape route. And Raposo gets the better of Louis Kynaston. Now that was a high hit from Joe Gretton. We've got Chauvel versus Huff. And that's the equaliser. Noah Wendling, number 55, an even strength goal. 56.03. I think that was Wendling. I'm willing to be proven otherwise. Yeah, the question is, did Chauvel get the touch on there? So the goal indeed given to Pierre Chauvel, assisted by 55 Noah Wendling and 14 Jules Breton. An even strength goal. So that's now Bison Phantoms 4, Bison 4.
Ooh!
And Huff with a bit of silliness there.
Ooh!
And again the shot from Baldris straight into the middle. Now that surely was a trip from Baldris, but nothing doing on that one. Nektadovs marshalled away by Callum Buglas. That comes back to Valentin Mallet. Baldris back to Mallet. Mallet fires one in, goes over the shoulder of Ryan Bainborough. And for the first time this weekend, the Bison take the lead. Let's take a look. Here's the Bison goal. Yeah, Mallet from the circle. Rifles in that top corner. Beautifully taken shot from the Frenchman. Looking from the other end. Yeah, there we go. From the circle. And just launches it in. Then final few seconds, it's going to have to be a buzzer beater. Norton.
Just go for
with
it.
the hammer.
No!
Yes! Washed out. So the goal has been washed out.
Oh.
So that is the final whistle. The home side's not happy. Some of the gantry not happy. The whistle, the buzzer had unfortunately gone. So at the end of 60 minutes, it is the Wendy's Peterborough Phantoms 4, Neuilly-sur-Marne Bisons 5. Phantoms unfortunately running into penalty troubles, showing with 4 out of the 5 visiting goals being power play goals. So you've that's awfully close, showing that on that replay. So lots to learn, I think, for both coaches. The French management team will certainly have some questions, hopefully answered, about their selections. Lots of things for Ash Tate to look at. Some things I'm sure he'll like, some things I think he'll certainly want to work on.